Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for October 30th. October 30th is the 303rd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 304th in leap years, with 62 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is respectable. Respectable is an adjective that means worthy of respect, of good standing, reputation, etc., decent or correct in character or behavior, fair in size or quantity, fit to be seen. I'd like to take a moment to mention that links to my research are included in the show notes. I ask you to go ahead and click that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with others. Let's see, yep, you can do that with a link in your email messaging or social media. Share it around. And also there's a link to my This Day in History series in the show notes, and I'll have one up there in the iCards for you as well. And with that, we're going to start with the birthday of English physicist, mathematician, and architect Christopher Wren, born October 30th, 1632. One of the buildings he designed was the St. Paul's Cathedral in London. Christopher Wren lived to the age of 90. This is the birthday of American lawyer and politician John Adams, born October 30th, 1735. He was the second president of the United States and lived to the age of 90. Helena, Montana was founded on October 30th, 1864 as a gold mining camp during the Montana Gold Rush. This is the birthday of Italian-American bodybuilder known as Charles Atlas. He was born October 30th, 1893, and was a skinny kid, himself the classic 97-pound weakling who was bullied and humiliated by a bigger guy. He went home, kicked a chair, and set about on a program of bodybuilding. Once he developed his physique, he wrote a book about bodybuilding and advertised in magazines using the general scenario of the 97-pound weakling being bullied by a bigger guy as an appeal to other 97-pound weaklings, and advertised in comic strip type ads. Apparently he had quite a following. Charles Atlas lived to the age of 80. This is the birthday of actress Ruth Gordon, born October 30th, 1896. In addition to her work on stage and screen, she was also a screenwriter. She has quite a body of work. Of course, I most remember her from the movies Every Which Way But Loose and Any Which Way You Can. Ruth Gordon lived to the age of 88. Orson Welles broadcast his radio play of H.G. Wells' The War of the Worlds on October 30th, 1938. Some listeners who hadn't been tuned in for the very first part of the program missed the initial introduction that described it as a work of fiction and didn't realize that this is just a radio play. It's not really happening. But I guess they did a really good job of acting it out because a lot of people thought it was happening. And a near panic ensued across the country, wherever people could hear it on the radio. This is the birthday of singer-songwriter Grace Slick, born October 30th, 1939. She performed with several groups in addition to an off-and-on solo career. Most notably, she performed with Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship, and Starship. Grace is still alive and retired now and turns 81 in 2020. And wow, this is going to be a really short one because that's all I have for you today. I apologize for that, but that's all I have, so there you go. I hope you learned something you didn't know before. I know I sure did, always do. Thanks for watching. Give it a like. Consider subscribing. And remember the playlist that you'll find in the show notes or in the iCard. And I think that's it. You can see the show notes for links to other places. It just seems so odd signing off this early, but I don't have anything else to tell you. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.